Hi everyone, Aldbar here. This is my solo walkthrough and guide to the Eveningstar Challenge, the Daybreak Ritual. This will be done at level 30 with all stars. Enjoy. Hi everyone, Warjack here. Coming off the bridge from Stormhorns, if you continue straight past the Tavern, you will find the challenge vendor and the 2 challenges. Just like all of the challenges in Eveningstar, they do not start before you talk to the NPC or pull a gong. The objective over here is to protect the wizard during his ritual and later to protect the spell. He has a ward surrounding him, and while the purple dragon knights are up, he cannot take any damage. It's very hard to heal these purple dragon knights because they have kind of a high resistance to healing, but luckily they have also tons of hit points. And if they do go down, they heal back up by themselves. For right now, the strategy is I'm just going to stand right over here and wait for the enemies to come from one of the 3 directions and kill them as soon as possible. So yeah, it's kind of slow. This quest is basically a carbon copy of the other one, the other ritual quest challenge. In both of them, the objectives are exactly the same. That is, protect the wizard until the end of the first ritual. Then we have this optional boss we have to go look for. Also, we can fix the 2 ballistas, and eventually we're gonna have to protect the Spellboard. And finally, there'll be a boss who spawns in at the end. Also similar to the other challenge, this one also has a phase where it goes dark. Well, over there it's nighttime, so it's a sunset ritual and it turns into night. Over here, it's during the day, so the excuse for going dark is going to start to rain, as you'll see soon. Anyways, I'm waiting for about the first 2 minutes to pass, and then the quest will start moving on. Here I'm going to look for the optional boss. I always start by going to the top because it's the shortest. Here I found him already. Here we get a warning that he's considered an extreme challenge, but I don't really think he's an extreme challenge. If you have slow DPS, it might take you some time to beat him down, and you might not want to leave the center unprotected, but I don't think he's that powerful by himself. Once we get to the end text about finding and repairing the ballistas, I'm going to start running down the different paths and hitting or spamming the select next so I can find all of the ballista pieces. You need 3 pieces to fix a ballista. There's a total of 6 hanging around the map. Once you have 3, you can talk to the ballista and it'll repair it. Unfortunately, you can't actually use the ballista to fire with it. In the other challenge, the sunset ritual, it becomes night, and then you get night kind of monsters. That means you get to fight werewolves. And this one, well, it's daytime and it's just raining, so we're gonna fight a whole bunch of rain-related monsters. You'll see in just a moment. So here, we got Mudman. This is a rain-related monster. Seems to be that I missed a ballista piece someplace. The second kind of monster related to rain is those vine horrors. Here I got a supply crate that Eveningstar sends, and hitting it will give you the buff, whoever picks it up. Sometimes it's really good buffs, like double speed or quad damage. Sometimes it's just, I don't know, you can become a hate magnet. Basically it prevents enemies from hitting anything but you. So at least they don't try to attack the knights or Spellboard. Anyways, I've got all the pieces for the ballista. I'm gonna go fix it and get my second star. Actually, I got my second star, so now I'm gonna get my third star. Here's another rain type of a monster. These water elementals. This phase is a bit tricky. You want to protect the Spellboard, so don't get too far. This is why you want to finish all of your optional objectives, like the ballista and everything, before you get to this part. Also, I'm trying to drag this guy away from the Spellboard because his AoEs can damage it. Or just kill him as fast as possible. Yeah, now we just have to wait for the timer to run down. I'm not really sure what happens if you fail. It's never happened to me. But I'm assuming that if the Spellboard breaks, you fail the quest. Again, I don't know. It never actually happened. My point is it's pretty easy to protect a Spellboard. Shouldn't be too hard. Quick note for those of you who have been watching this series and were wondering about the long gap. That's because the night revels came around and I was focusing on putting out a series of tutorials for all those challenges while it was still relevant. So now that I did that, so back to form. that's it. As always, I love pointing out how much I love these challenges and how beautiful I think they are. I think they're very underestimated. Also, the first time you run any of these challenges, you get a huge boost of XP. That's true with all challenges, so if you're doing this the first time, try to do it a few levels above your own, just to get that extra XP. Yeah, anyways, that's basically it. So, as usual, if you've benefited from this guide, or if you just enjoyed this walkthrough, you'd like to see more, I would appreciate it very much if you'd hit like and subscribe. And I guess that's going to be it for this challenge, and I hope to see you in a different challenge or different video. Anyways, take care. Bye.